just for appearance sake. This is for longevity. This is for stress management. This is so that stress doesn't overwhelm you. This is so you can sleep at night. This is so that you can enjoy you. This is so that you begin to recognize that you're important. I'm not trying to get everybody to be thin. I don't think everybody has to be a 5'6". I don't think everybody has to have a 32 waist like Jesus. I don't think that. I do think that every day God gives you, you need to exercise. This is the house you're going to live in. Do something with it so that life doesn't crack you and crush you with pressures and stress. And the only vent you have is sex. Exercise your mind. Read. Ultimately, it is not so important what you see when you look at me. I will rise or fall over what I see when I look at me. If I see myself as a giant killer, ultimately other people will see me as a giant killer. If I see myself as a survivor, other people will see me as a survivor. If I see myself as valuable, other people will see me as valuable. And they'll start saying stuff like, I didn't think he was so much at first, but he kind of grew on you. What it really is that all of a sudden they see your confidence, your self-esteem, your tenacity, how you feel about you. You have to believe there is something inside of me so valuable that anybody who rejects me has robbed themselves. That leaving me would be such a deficit that to lose me will leave you bankrupt. You have to feel like that inside of yourself. And commitment is to family. Very important commitment. You better be committed or you ain't gonna make it. If you can only love me when you like me, we ain't gonna make it. Because sooner or later, I'm gonna pluck your last nerve. And they say, how you like me now? To your family, crazy as they are. If you're not committed, you're not gonna make it. Even the ones with the personalities you don't like. You have to be committed. Through the storm and the rain and the heartache and the pain and the disappointment, you have to believe in the we and the us and not the me and the you. Or you're not gonna make it. It's a commitment. It's not a feeling. You gotta come home when you're in love and you gotta come home when you're not in love. Or you're not gonna make it. And stay there until the love comes back. It's a commitment. Y'all don't wanna hear real truth. You wanna hear fairy tale Hollywood shake and bake stuff, but in reality, it's a commitment.
While I'm sitting here at the nail shop, I'm beginning to reflect and contemplate heavily on what I heard from the bishop this morning. And the very first thing that pops into my mind as I'm sitting here is thinking about how does my routine, of which I take care of my inner and my outer body, is enhancing, getting better, so that the quality of woman that I choose to be is in constant motion for self-improvement through self-love. Now with that, how are you governing your own intellectual capabilities as well as your physical style of exercising so that you're taking so much better care of yourself? Personally, I believe that it is a mandate, it is a necessity that we take the time out to care for our internal as well as our externals to the best of our abilities, because of the amount of stress and need that is pulled upon us from every direction can break us down if we do not have a specified course of action of how we will take care of our mind, our bodies, and our soul. The next thing I began to think about was, how do I see myself as I'm staring out of my windshield driving to get my car wash? And I began to think that if I don't purposefully work on how I view myself, this will continue to show up in the quality of work that I produce in all settings. It'll also be mirrored in the actions and the verbal responses coming from other people. In addition to, it will begin to affect my emotional headspace. And I don't have the time nor the temperament to sit in any type of negativity. Therefore, I ensure that feeding on such powerful words as like the bishop to continue to poke at my thoughts, at my cognitions, so that I can continue to improve the woman that I see when I look at me. Friday, everybody. We have made it to yet another weekend. Let me take that back. Today is not a solo day vlog. It's more of a girls day vlog. So, which kind of jumps into the conversation that I want to have as I need to quickly get myself together. I've already kind of etched out my brows, so I'm just going to go ahead and put some concealer on there to scope them out a bit. What is this on my face? What is that? Okay. Today I want to talk about the importance of fellowshipping with the people that you love the most. Number one, I feel like it's so important to have a team of people that you feel the most comfortable with, to be the most vulnerable to, so that you can share amongst each other the things that's been going on in each other's lives, because we need that. We need to have individuals in our lives that we could sit down, chat with, unleash, unload, get a different perspective of things that's happening, and then celebrate each other. No matter how big or how small the feat is, we need to practice the power of celebrating one another. I clap for you, baby, because anything that you have accomplished is worthwhile, and therefore your internal essence needs to have that clapping, need to hear somebody say, congratulations, I'm so proud of you, because it motivates you to continue aspiring for the next challenge that will pop up. As well as having a group of individuals that you can pour out to your frustrations, your woes, your insecurities, that you trust. First of all, we got to trust those people. Can't just go sharing everything to everybody. But having a team of people that we trust, so that I can utilize these individuals as a soundboard to capture a different perspective, to hear a new thought that would trigger me to think differently about the thing that I'm up against, and who also can talk about something that they have overcome that's similar to what I am fighting at the moment. You see, in this thing called life, we should never go at it alone, because that's not the way God created us. We are social beings. So it's very necessary to exit out all of the things that's coming in you in some form, some capacity, whether you're verbalizing it to your parents, your siblings, your cousins, your best friends, your spouse, or whether you're journaling it out, or whether you're singing it out, dancing it out, exercising it out. It has to come out in some type of way. So I want you to think about, who are you coupling up with, utilizing them as your baseboard to be a protective space that's safe, that's sound, fulfilled with trust, so that your essence will empower my essence. Also, fellowshipping with a group of individuals that you trust allows you to be in a safe space to have fun, to just let loose a little bit, so that you're able to just laugh. And laughter is such a powerful thing, because it releases endorphins in your body that's going to make you feel good, bring that weight up off your shoulders. So it's very important to have that group of people where you can go and try a new place, just like this evening, the ladies and I are going to a new place I've never visited. None of us have ever been there before. So it's going to be very interesting that we can all sit down together, break bread together, toast together, laugh together, and just share the things that's been transpiring, because each of us are all in different seasons in our lives. Each of us are all up against different things, but yet we share commonalities amongst each other as well. Make for sure, like, who are you hanging out with? Because we need that. Everybody needs that. Thirdly, I believe that hanging out with a group of friends or family members that you trust the most will not only allow you to get out into your city or your area and explore new places and try new places, whether it's on your solo dates like your girl loves to do, or whether you're fellowshipping with your tribe. It will also allow you to get to know yourself on a deeper level, because here you're going to be able to showcase to them your introspective work that you have been doing for the last years or months or days or hours or whatever. But it's going to allow you to take that introspective work that you have been so devoted to build on the intrapersonal relationships. Because if I'm loving myself better, I'm accepting myself more, I'm improving myself, then therefore I can exude that energy back to them, and then they're going to show me how it's showing up in my life based on the way that I'm talking to them, the way that I'm treating them, the way I'm inspiring and motivating, and the way that I'm pulling more up out of them to pour into our relationship that we have between one another. So I think that it's so good to end the month of July with not a solo date, but with a collection of friends to celebrate just the life that we live, release the stress that we have, motivate each other to accomplish the goals that we have set before us, to hear out the things that angers us, the things that worries us, and the things of how we dealt with our childhood trauma. I'm going to wear my little black handbag from Zara, as well as the Zara. Now that my evening has come to a conclusion, I'm going to make me some tea and take some of the petals from the roses that have bloomed so beautifully from my arrangements last week. I'm going to pour that into my bubble bath and soak in it after I take a shower, and think about how I am going to remain a warrior and stay committed to my family. And that was a whole word that I heard from the bishop, and it hit me in a way that I did not expect it to. And I'm so thankful that I have the opportunity to relish in this word, because there are moments and things that transpires between family members that can really draw you apart, that can pull you in a way that you never thought that you would be pulled from. However, as a believer in Christ, I know that I am equipped with all that I need to fight the battles that are not even mine, to stand strong and 10 toes down, to say, baby, I got your back through the storm and the rain and the heartache and the pain. I got you, because when you got me, baby, you got help, because I am committed to this family. And I want to thank each and every one of you for watching my video today, and I hope that the words that trickle out of my mouth and onto your ears, that you too believe in setting a routine for yourself, taking care of your inner and your outer body, improving the way that you see yourself, because you are valuable. Do all that you can do to operate solely out of beautiful love, self-love.